I went too far reading, and I don't think it's going to upload. And I don't want to reread it. All it is, right now, it's the Muslim attacking the Bible, casting doubt, showing how the Bible shows David and Solomon and Jacob in a bad way, and just picks out things. It'll be in the book, don't worry, it won't be, but I just don't feel like reading it on video, you know. I was, but I would notice I went too far, so I don't think it's going to upload. That means I have to read the whole damn thing again. And you know something? I don't want to read the whole damn thing again. So, okay, I've got 10 more minutes here on this video, which I don't think is going to upload. If it does, great. If not, oh well. And I've got at least 12 more minutes on this video here. So, if it downloads to YouTube, good. If it doesn't, I'm not going to read it again. If you want to see what the Muslim says here, read the book called The Qur'an Says What? And you'll be able to read it there. But you'll see my response to him. Yeah, okay, after he talks about all these things that are in the Bible and how it seems to mean that the Bible's correct, false due to things. Yeah. Okay, I'll continue here. Okay. Alright. What the heck? I'll read back a little bit here. Yeah, I'll read some of his stuff here. Oh, what the heck? I'll continue from where he was. Okay. Yeah. David's son and incest. According to the Holy Bible, 2 Samuel 13, 1-20, Prophet David had a son named Amnon. Amnon had a half-sister called Tamar, who was very beautiful. Amnon was in love with Tamar, who was a virgin. He pretended to be sick and asked his sister to bring him food into the bedroom and feed him with her hand. When she began feeding her brother, he grabbed her and asked her to sleep with him. Tamar refused, but he forced her to have sex with him. After that, he hated her and locked her in a room. In this story, there is a private event in the Holy Bible between Ammon and his sister. How was this story revealed to be the writers of the God? How was this story revealed to the writers of the Bible? Did Amnon damage his sister's name by bragging about sexually assaulting her? What is the moral lesson in this story of the Holy Bible? Can Christian preachers tell this story in the church to young people? Another one of David's son and multiple rape caught. Yet another multiple rape episode by Absalom, the brother of Tamar, on David's wives. As told in 2 Samuel 16, 20-23, David left some of his wives to take care of the house. Absalom was given advice to go and have sexual relations with them. So all the Israelis would hear that David hated his son, and the people would be encouraged to give Absalom more support. Absalom put up a tent on the roof of the house, and he had sexual relations with his father's wives. All the Israelis saw it. What is the moral lesson in this story of the Holy Bible? Can Christian preachers tell this story in the church to young people? Do you believe that anyone, even a barbarian in the world, could do this? Societies today are raged by violence and sex. However, the present violence and sex do not reach that level that was committed by prophets and their families. Are these the prophets of God we should look up to as examples for righteousness and obedience of Allah? And with that, I finally say this, after listening to all that stuff I say. All this tells me is that the Quran and Injil are right, that Jesus was the only one who was without sin. Of course, the Quran also includes Mary. Again, where in the Bible or the Quran does it say that if a book reports the human frailties of prophets, that book is not of God, or not the book of Allah? By the way, the book, Bible, has God saying to Abraham in Genesis 22:18, "And in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice." Thus the trickery of Jacob was used by God to help bring about Israel. And someday, I believe this scripture of promise in Genesis, the Torah, will come true. Anyway, where in that scripture in the Bible or the Qur'an does it say, if a book reports the human frailty of prophets, that book is not of God? Find it, please. And even if you were to find it, well, you think torturing Kanana, a Jewish guy, with fire shows Muhammad is in a good light? That's in the Hadith. Muhammad tortures this Jewish guy named Kanana to find out where he's hiding, where he has money. How come you don't throw out the Hadith then? You think having Mo marry a 6-year-old and parking her when she's 9 is showing Mo in a good light? If so, how so? If you can't show why it doesn't show Mo in a good light, should we reject the Hadith as well? Muhammad has a lady poet killed in front of her children for making fun of him. You think that's a good thing? How so? Let's see, how much time do I have left here? Okay, got 5 minutes here, but I don't think it's going to download, so I'm leaving it here to hopefully download here. All right, continue here. Okay, now this next part of the book is called Huey Freeman, Angry Black Muslim Boy. All right, I'll continue here. Huey Freeman here is actually, well, I'm not going to give his name. African-American black guy who might be a Muslim, even though he might also just be a black guy who worships Oblamer, and thus just might be a black guy or even a liberal. He uses the cartoon face of the angry little black boy Huey Freeman from the Boondocks comic series as his avatar. This little exchange occurred on a video about Oblamer supposedly putting a reporter in his place when the reporter asked why Oblamer was celebrating a deal with Iran when he, Oblamer, pretty much surrendered everything to terrorist Iran, letting them have $150 billion, 24 days to hide evidence of a nuke problem, of a nuke program, letting Iran keep the hostages without getting anything in return. Okay, now this is what he says. There's a jackass in every crowd. You never know who they are until they open their mouths to speak. This is on the video Obama scolded CBS reporter Major Garrett. And someone says